Hello and welcome back to Emily Cat 176. It's Monday. Yes, we're in another week and September is flying by very quickly, isn't it? So as I said on Friday, I of course went and saw something on the weekend. I went to McClellan Gallery. Now, for anyone who wants to know about McClellan Gallery, it is located in Langwarrin. There is an outdoor area that has a sculpture park in the grounds. There is an indoor gallery. Not a lot in there, but there was enough. And they also do a music program. And I went to the music program. And my question to you is, do any of you know what a curtal is? Or a racket? And that's R-A-C-K-E-T-T. I didn't know. I walked in and there were these instruments there waiting for the people to come in and play them. And this is what I saw. Unholy Rackett and the Ensemble 642. So this, they explained to us that they really had to search for this music because this is very early Baroque music that they played. I'd never heard music like it. My goodness, it was different. It was different. Now the curtal, I would describe that as a very early ancestor of the bassoon. And for any of you who know what the bassoon is, they looked very similar to that. Came in all different sizes. They sort of had a bass sound to the ones I saw. The rackets, oh my goodness, I've never seen a musical instrument like it. They looked like thin bottles, but of course they're not. They're woodwind instruments, but they had the look of thin bottles, and then of course they put the reed on to play them. But oh my goodness, what a sound. So I saw Brock Emerson, Simon Rickard, Jackie Newcomb, Laura Vaughan, Hannah Lane and Nick Pollock. So Brock, Simon and Jackie were playing the curtals and the rackets. Laura Vaughan, viola da gamba. Hannah Lane played the Baroque triple harp. Smaller, I think, than normal harps it looked to me, but I could be wrong there. And Nick Pollock played the thurbo and Baroque guitar. They were good. And it was either 2 or 3 of them are actually with symphony orchestras, so they know how to play. And I said that they played them very well, but it was just a sound I'd never heard before. And they really had to search for these pieces, sonatas and things like that, because this is all from the late 1550s to maybe 1600. As I said, I'm asking you, have any of you seen these instruments before? Of course, I know the bassoon and the curtal, that is a very early, I'd say it's a very, very early bassoon. Very similar build and the way the thing comes out for them to put the reed on. But I was sitting there because I was talking to the lady next to me. I think she may have had more idea of what was going to happen than I did, but I was pleasantly surprised because this is the other thing too. I'm all for going and hearing new things. And I'm really glad that there are still musicians today who play this music. It'd be terrible if it was all lost in the time, that it's all gone. Because it's from this early music that we get the music today. But it was really different, and not in a bad way. as I said, very surprising to see them play these instruments. I'm just trying to think what a racket would be, because it was sort of, it went down, it was straight, and then the thing came up. Because I'm thinking maybe it would be like some of the other wind instruments we have today, but I think this is one all of its own. And there was one that would have been about that big, I think, tiny little thing, and Brock Emerson played that. But would I see it again? Maybe not, but I'm glad I saw it. It was, I said, it was different. It was different. And the music at McClelland, it was interesting because the one who introduced them and who's in charge of the program, they now have a collaboration with the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra. And this woman said, instead of trekking into the city, you bring the music to the people, which is what I have often said before too. If these companies come out into the suburbs, they will get people coming to them. And it was a small crowd yesterday, but it was a very appreciative crowd. And this is, as I said, I'm glad that they're playing this music. It's nothing like classical music today, completely different. And as I said, I'm no musical expert, but I would say this is very, very, very early Baroque music. Anyone who likes Baroque music, you might disagree with that if you have heard of these instruments before. But that was my show I saw on the weekend. I tell you what, I have seen so many good things here in the suburbs this year so far, and there's more to come. So enjoy your week, and I will be back on Wednesday. Bye.